Hello and welcome to some Yakuza 0. I walked into this bar and I'm getting like an odd first-person view, so I don't know what's going on here. Guess I'll sit over there today. I saw this on my trouble tracker and decided to come here because I'm just kind of biding time while I collect money. Word of advice, you'd better not sit there, buddy. Is this seat reserved? Something like that. Besides, why hide in the corner? Come on over. Let's lift a glass or three. Sure. You sure can't pound him. Looks like you can hold your liquor. Yeah. Looks like you can hold your own in a fight, too. Mind telling me how you make your living? Hey, you don't have to say it if you don't want to. Just, curious. No, it's not that. It's a little complicated. But I had to go straight recently. Had to go straight, eh? So, you used to be... Boss man. The usual.
Hi.
Of course. Right away. That's the seat I was just... Shh. You seem a little oblivious, so let me bring you up to speed. The guy who just came in? Whoa, don't look now. It's a mobster. Is that right? Huh? You're not fazed in the least? Well, I suppose that makes sense, you being ex-Yakuza and all. From the information I pieced together, he waits there for customers to come to him and buy weapons. Weapons? Yeah, guns smuggled in from China. Cheap to source, and worth a bundle selling to the Japanese. How do you know all this? I'm a journalist. You know, the magazine Weekly Shinjutsu? I write for him. No, can't say I do. So, you're a journalist? My name's Kasuga. I'm Kiryu. Kiryu-kun, huh? There, it's in the memory bank now. See, I'm investigating the dark side of Kamurocho. This town's teeming with shady characters. I want to get the inside scoop and blow the covers clear off. The dark side of Kamurocho, huh? I'm not sure that's a good idea. One false step, and you could find yourself in way over your head. It's no problem. I've been through worse. I know when to hold 'em and when to fold 'em. That face, though, he doesn't look like he's very confident in any of this. Barkeep, whiskey and water.
Hi.
Right away, sir. Do you want those in one glass, or...? Boss man, I'm stepping out for a minute. Certainly. You just got here, but yeah, step out. See? They go out together, and he sells his guns. I see. For my story, I need a sense of gritty realism. I need to get close to the action, even if that means taking risks. So here's my plan. I'm going to try buying a gun from him.
Nani?
What? Anyone can just walk up and buy a gun?
Ah.
Yeah, if you sit next to him and order a whiskey and water, supposedly that's the signal. Oh, yeah? The guy earlier ordered a whiskey and water too. I was skeptical at first, but now I'm convinced. I'm going to take a shot at it. Not today, but soon.
Oi.
No good can come from a civilian striking a match under criminal affairs. Play with fire and you'll get burned. You're worried for me? Appreciate it. Maybe next time I can interview you, Kiryu-kun. If I'm in the mood. Hey, don't be that way. Tell you what, though. Let's drown our sorrows here again sometime. Except next time we drink on your tab, Kiryu-kun. In return, I'll tell you some stories you wouldn't believe. Okay, so do I need to go back here sometime? Well, I don't see the thing there, so I guess we're done. Look at this little Shiba Inu. What do you smell? What do you smell, buddy? Oh, what a good dog. I wish I could pet the dog.
Nani?
So one thing I was definitely thinking of doing to bide my time was continuing the training a little bit. So as you can see, I did invest some money into my powers. So I'm next to this locked master art and this locked master art. So I think Bacchus will have new stuff to teach us now. You ready to learn my moves? Yes, I think I am, right? These are the moves I can teach you, boy. What can I do when backed up against a wall? Okay. Having your back up against the wall is just like getting cornered in boxing. I've only seen boxing on TV, but it looks hard to get away once you're trapped in a corner. Usually you end up getting knocked out. Exactly. If you get cornered, your opponent has the upper hand. You need something special to turn the tables. The move I'm going to teach you wouldn't fly in the ring, but it's incredibly powerful in a street fight. What kind of move? It takes advantage of having a wall at your back. You can evade a kick at the last moment, and follow through with a game-changing blow. I call it the Bone Cruncher. Alright, essence of wall smashing. Interesting. So just when the opponent thinks that they have you on the ropes and lets down their guard, you hit them with a punishing counterattack. That's right! When you're cornered, you have to recognize the right moment to take advantage of an enemy attack. Attacking blindly isn't the only way to win a fight. You're Bacchus, huh? Ah, this should be interesting. Not really, it's the same thing every time. Another newcomer here to kill you. What's so interesting about that? I know him. He's a former champion who cast aside glory to become mafia muscle. I got bored in the ring, so I went to where the real fighting happens. Ah. And here I was hoping you'd have stepped down for a better reason than that. How shallow. Shallow, you say? Bacchus. No matter how skilled the fighter, when they duke it out for petty reasons, it's nothing but violence. I hate fighters like that more than anything. Huh. Keep your sermon to yourself, old man. Time to tidy up this little task and head out for celebratory drinks. Couldn't have said it better myself. Come on, then. Alright, let's learn what to do when your back's against the wall. Evade an enemy attack, then smash the bones in their leg. This strike is enough to make any troublemaker regret getting out of bed. Press Y with your back to the wall. Oh boy. I think that was it. Alright, give it another try, dude. I think you'll get it this time. Break a leg. Although it changes it into a kick rather than a punch, which is what he was doing. Okay, defeat the hitman targeting Bacchus. Use your brawler style to take out the assassin. Okay. Yeah, so I'm glad I have don't have a lot of health right now because I've been getting in a lot of these street fights. But I can... Why are there so many, like, stun guns sitting around on the ground in this game? Was that what that was, a stun gun? Okay. So I can heat action him against the wall. Okay. Sure that didn't hit, sure. And I'll let him come at me. Oh. I guess that wasn't, like, perpendicular enough. Yeah, I'm kind of making a fool of myself here. Okay, we need to build some heat back up, guys. This isn't looking good, I'm sorry. I tend to have trouble with these assassin characters, like, after you learn the new move. I don't want to use any of my healing items right now. I'd prefer not to. Plus, we're so close. Okay, heat action. This should be it. I don't see that one very often. You, like, hold yourself up on their leg. Ouch! No. I think you're taking this a bit far, boy. That's even rougher around the edges than I showed you. Hands and feet make pretty deadly weapons when used right. Just because you don't carry a knife or a gun doesn't mean I'll go easy on you. Yeah, I get that. You failed at your task. Don't ever show your face in front of us again. And he just leaves without saying another word. I respect that.
Hey.
Something got your goat, boy? Maybe. What? I was just thinking, there isn't much difference between me and the type of guy you hate. I only know how to solve problems through violence. I could end up like that guy one day. You're too young for your path to be set in stone, boy. I know. Still. People are swayed by those around them. You may think your decisions are your own, but others leave their mark. I've already learned a lot of things from you, for example. You learned from me?
Yes.
Sure! No matter how old you get, there's always more to learn. The way you carry yourself is a positive influence on me, for instance. No kidding. I thought I was the one doing all the learning here. Life is a precious thing. It isn't always easy, but we do what we can to survive, and that's what you need to focus on now. I hear that. I need to learn a few more of your moves. Stick with me until I master them all. Of course. Always happy to help. Then I go right into the, like, oh god, my spleen pose. Oh, that's heat. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna drink this soda. Okay, let's get the final one from Bacchus. At least I think it's final. How can I launch a finisher from a combo? Okay. You have some powerful combinations at your disposal now. A little extra polish and you'll be unstoppable. Extra polish? What do you mean by that? I've seen you unleash some mighty backhand blows, but I think you can give them an even stronger follow-through. Huh. I call it a power finish. That's a pretty bland name. It's a finisher. Best to keep it simple. I guess so. Hey. Oh, that was Bacchus. You Bacchus? The name's... Ah, perfect timing. Look what we got here. Another hitman, I bet. What? Is this guy not really a hitman? See if you can take this guy down with what we talked about, boy. By the look of him, it should be a cinch. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Huh? I'll make you eat those words, just you wait. Or is it just he's surprised because we didn't listen to his spiel? Alright, this is going to be reckless attack is executed after performing a backhanded finishing blow. X, 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 Y, then Y. X, X, Y, and then Y. I don't know if that did it. X, 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 Y, Y. I don't know if I'm doing it. I kicked him just for the fun of it, but X, 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 Y, Y. X, 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 Y. Oh! Okay, I kind of did it by accident there. X, 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 Y, Y. The timing kind of gets me here. Okay, you need to have actually knocked them down to the ground before the fifth press. That's my issue there. Okay. X, X, Y. Okay. Okay, alright, alright. X, 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 Y, Y. Yeah, they kind of all need to land for this to work. X, 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 Y. X, 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 Y. Okay, and it helps... Oh, no, I did a ground heat action instead. I waited too long after the Y that time. Okay. X, 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 Y. X, X, Y. X, 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 Y. Yeah. Because I guess it's like a little bit situational when you can actually use it. But okay, I understand it now. Whoa, his body is skating down there. Defeat the hitman targeting Bacchus. Alright. Alright, I think I now know everything about the brawler style. Oh. There we go. Alright. So far, having an easier time with this. Oh, it's a box of nails. That's such a weird thing to pick up and punch somebody with. Okay. I'm gonna come here and... Oh. I wanted to break his leg against the wall. Travel... Oh, I actually got the... I got a point towards traveling during this fight. Okay, let's go for another heat action. We just want to close this one down. This is taking a little bit too long. This guy's tougher than a lot of the bosses I've fought. Though part of that might be because I can't do it in beast style, which is my favorite style, I think. Okay, that should finish it. I didn't actually use any of my new techniques in that leg of the fight. And that's just kind of my thing, is you can kind of button mash through this entire game. How's he still breathing after that punishment? Must be tough as a tank. Looks like the fight's gone out of him, though. He won't need any more convincing. Hmm? He's taking this well for a hitman. I'm no hitman. I was sent by the Raymond Cartel. Or the Ramon Cartel? Ramon Cartel. What's that? You'll find out soon enough. Bacchus here can tell you all about it. See you around, Cosmic Kiryu. How did he know my name? What's the story here, Bacchus? I'm not ready to tell you yet. Oy. Hey, at least now we know who's sending these hitmen. And that my life isn't in danger. Besides, we still have more training to do. Until next time. Do we still have more training to do? It says I learned all of Bacchus' moves. There's nothing else for me to teach you, boy. Congratulations on your graduation. So that's it, huh? It's all over? Say, boy, how would you like to give combat sports a real shot? I think you'd make a fine boxer, and I would know. Here we go again. Listen, Bacchus. Oh. What? Why do you want to turn me into a pro fighter so badly? Because I see the makings of a champ in you. If you just put the work in, the sky's the limit. You could be rolling in cash. I'm sure there's tons of people who could pull that off, though. Well, yes and no. I admit I've got an eye for talent. I've seen raw talent rise up all over the world. Man. My neighbors upstairs just started vacuuming, so that might be picking up on the mic. I apologize. Then why me? Your potential is greater than any of those chumps. The kids I train have to be able to hold their own in the street, too. But why a street fight? None of that applies in a ring where there are actual rules. That's assuming you only fight in the ring. What's that supposed to mean? I tell you, kid. Most of the money I owe was borrowed from the Mafia, stateside, and they don't play by the rules. The Mafia? You went and borrowed cash from criminals like that? No wonder they're chasing you halfway around the world. I can explain that. See, I used to run a gym where I trained young boxers with promise. One day, one of my fighters went up against a guy who was in the Mafia's pocket. Of course, there were a lot of off-the-book bets riding on the fight. They were gambling on it, huh? My trainee was a nobody. But to everyone's surprise, he came out of nowhere and knocked that guy flat on his ass. That's where it all started. You pissed off the mob. Yeah. First they recruited the guy I was training and put him in their own damn gym. I mean, it came as a shock, but what could I do? They could bankroll him far better than I ever could. Pretty common tale in the sports world. Next thing I know, my gym goes up in smoke after a fire broke out from a gas leak. I was heartbroken. Wait, they burned down your gym? I was down, but not out. This old Ironheart took out a loan to rebuild the gym. I applied at a financing company that was completely legit, but the Mafia put some pressure on them and suddenly they're the ones carrying my loan. So the mob bought out your debt from the bank, and that's how you came to owe them all that money. Yep. Sure didn't think they'd go that far to get revenge. It was all downhill from there. Mafia goons would show up at my gym every day and intimidate my clientele until I didn't have a single boxer left. What'd you do? You can do the math. No fighters, no lessons, no money. No money, no bouts, no titles, no nothing. I was done. I had one ray of hope in that dark time, and that was this kid who stuck with me through the thick of it. He was dead set on getting that title belt with me. Then one day, he was out doing his day job on some road work and he got mugged. Shanked. He didn't make it. Don't tell me the Mafia was behind that too. I figured it was just bad luck on top of cruel fate, but then a Mafia lawyer showed up to defend the killer. I understand now why you'd want your next fighter to have street smarts too. Yes. But what did you do to piss them off so much? The Ben thing only happened once, right? I don't get why they'd chase you to the ends of the earth for that. Actually, I figured that out just recently. They don't want me dead. They want me alive. For my services. I don't understand. I should have realized it so much earlier. All the talent I'd find just ended up signing with those Mafia bastards. You think their aim is to get the skilled fighters you find and sign up with them? That makes the most sense. Perhaps the guys behind you can fill us in. Huh? They weren't really behind me yet, but okay. You work for the mob, huh? That's right. I'm with the Raymond Cartel, Eastern Division. Why don't you call it what it is? Mafia. If you're not here to kill me, then you came for the kid, huh? Exactly. The hitmen we sent were here to test Kazuma Kiryu's mettle. But today you're all here together. That means he passed your tests. You're here to take him with you. Kazuma Kiryu, we've already notified headquarters that Bacchus considers you his top fighter. First I've heard of it. When did Bacchus tell you that? He didn't have to. He only calls his most talented fighters boy. You're only the second to earn that title. That's enough to make you a prime recruit in our eyes. You let me wander the world so you could swoop in as soon as I called a kid boy? The choice is yours, Kazuma Kiryu. Either you play it smart and sign up with us, or... Oh, sorry, that was them. Either you play smart or sign up with us, or... Hell no. You may want to reconsider. Pride will be the death of you, so I suggest you swallow it. I said no. You drive a hard bargain. How about you come with us, and we let Bacchus live? We'll let the old fool just walk away. I already know you won't harm him. You won't dare kill the golden goose your HQ values so much. Enough empty threats. Why would they burn down his gym, though, if they wanted the people he trained? It sounds like they just made things financially harder for him. Trust a former Yakuza to see through that. I guess the little tricks won't work. But this time you're up against 5 of our best. With your life at stake, surely you can see that accepting our offer is your only option. I don't seem to be getting through to you, so let me make this clear. You're the ones who decided your fate as soon as you walked down that alley. Now quit wasting your breath and come on. Fine. Have it your way. You go against the mob, you get erased. Alright, I'm glad I decided to talk to him again. Ah, that one guy's got a sword. Oh, we got a sword, we got a rifle, we got a bunch of guns, we got a knife. That's pretty lame of all you guys. Oh. Yeah, this might be a couple items worth. We gotta go for the gunners first, though. Oh! Yeah, he just, like, put that gun, like, through me and fired. Okay, we'll take... this. Whoops. Okay. Oh, that's mostly stamina. That's okay, I'll take the extra heat, too. Yeah, I don't really have time to think of all my different, like, techniques here, because I'm just getting swarmed with guys. Oh! I was scratching my nose when that happened. Yeah, this is some dirty pool, guys. Just showing me that I need to invest in some better healing items. These hitmen aren't really so mysterious anymore, though. Like, I know what their deal is now. That's cool that I can still, like, counter through bladed weapons, though, even if I can't really block them. Okay, you seem to be the only dude now, so... Ugh. Alright, bike versus sword. Got him. Okay. Alright, that was tough, but we got it.
Oi.
You couldn't sign me up or kill me. You bring blades and guns, yet still fail. You'd better give it a rest. You won the battle, but not the war. We'll be back. We have to wait until all of us stand up so that we can turn away in this strange cascading pattern. Well, that takes care of that. What will you do now, Bacchus? How about joining me on the world stage, boy? Bathe in the spotlight and become a champion fighter. Plenty of cash to be won. Doesn't that tickle your fancy at all? I don't know. I can't imagine that kind of life. But I do know it isn't what I should be doing now. Yeah? A man I owe my life to is in trouble. Helping him is my first and only priority. Sounds like nothing I could say would change your mind. Okay, I understand. I won't nag you anymore. I think I'll leave Japan. At least until you've done what you need to. Where will you go next? Back to the States. It seems like the Mafia have their eye on me, so I might as well introduce them to my top picks next. Isn't that playing right into their hand? Beats having assassins on my trail. And if there's a young fighter with a dream out there, I can make it happen. Using the Mafia's pull to your advantage, huh? Smart. Well, I figure I owe them plenty, so why not help them out a little? Well, I hope you produce a few champions. Well, you've got some youth left in yourself, boy. If you ever want to walk the path of the champion, you just let me know. Sure, got it. Oh, Bacchus ended up having, like, a pretty neat story, actually. I guess all the trainers probably have one.
See ya.
I'll be seeing you then, boy. Alright, and I think that's gonna be an episode. I'll just go back and check on my money. I've been throwing money down more often because I'm finally at the point where, like, it feels like a waste of time, therefore, money to fight people anymore. I make so much more money, like, going about my business. Yeah, should I even... I don't think I'm gonna do anything else more this episode, so I'll catch you guys next time. I'm just gonna do all this. Later. Oh, that's a money battle, okay. Geez, these guys are annoying. So I got the Gambling King next. I guess he's gonna be the next one I take on. I'm getting close to 30% with him. So they'll probably give me my first, like, warning assignment soon. Okay, that's enough of that. See you later.